I had an opportunity to get back into decontamination on this particular night. First thing we do is open the case cart, scan the cart itself and all the items in it into our tracking system. Now I'm getting the sink prepared. I'm lowering it down to a comfortable height for me, filling up the sink, organizing the items from the cart, taking everything out, getting them on the shelf right here next to the sink. Making sure the tags are removed off of the trays before they go through the washer. Filters are removed. Just sorting out all the instruments, getting an idea of what I need to do and the order in which I need to do it. So I'm going to spray down some of the instruments in the first sink. I'm going to set them into the middle sink there, they can continue soaking. I'm adding the enzymatic solution in here. The instruments need to soak for a certain time period in the enzymatic. It helps break down all the proteins and the fats and just the stuff that's left on them from surgery. Getting the racks ready to load the clean instruments on to load a washer. And now into the first sink, I'm putting more instruments to soak. A little pre-soak before I actually get them in the enzymatic and wash them. Gather my brushes and syringes and things I need. And one of the first things I do is I make sure I flush out anything that is cannulated, any channel. I make sure I flush with the syringe that enzymatic solution through there and let that continue to soak. I'm going through and grabbing each item individually, hand washing them, setting them into the rightmost sink there with clean water, letting them give a good rinse, getting everything brushed. Flushing out the cannulated items now after brushing them. It's just a matter of going individual item by item, making sure I brush it properly under the water, inspect it, make sure it's all clean, ready to go. Then it goes into the rinse sink where it sits until I'm done with this particular tray. This is how we keep everything in order. We do one tray at a time. Once everything's gone through the cleaning process and the rinsing process, it gets put right back into the tray it came in. All my stringer instruments are next. Make sure all the hinge points are clean, along with the teeth and the jaws, all the serrated areas. I like to try to organize my stringer instruments in the rinse sink, so when I put them in the tray I can grab them by order of size, and I can lay them out properly in the tray so that they all stay separated and open. That way they get properly cleaned. Now, these are the cannulated items from the rest of the tray. It was a laparoscopic tray. I'm just going to spray out the rack that those were all hanging on. Gather up all my ringed instruments. I'm going to sort those out in their respective tray and throw it through a cycle in the ultrasonic. Now all the rest of the laparoscopic instruments, anything that's cannulated gets flushed with the enzymatic, and that'll sit there and soak for a bit before I start cleaning. Now all of these items can get placed back onto the rack. So I'll put on the manifold, ready to go through the automatic washer. I give that ultrasonic rack a quick rinse. I'm going to add a couple of last minute items to that rack, load it into the automatic washer, and start the cycle. From there I can empty my sinks, give everything a final rinse, make sure I throw away all the cleaning items I used. Grab some towels, dry everything off. And the final thing I do is I grab some purple wipes and I give everything just a quick wipe down with those disinfectant wipes.